All I'm saying, you are hire more hours of the day with your scripts. It's no way of life. Ladies and gentlemen, this right here is an example of somebody who's putting their foot, and their whole ass body in business in places that they don't belong. This here is an example of somebody who has absolutely no idea what it means to live with a lifelong illness that causes you chronic, acute, and transitional pain. Because if you did, then you would understand, number one, we don't process those scripts the same way that the soccer mom who twisted her ankle and had the unfortunate experience of dealing with a physician that forgot his pharmacology. We don't do that. Those of us who have been on these medications since birth, we're on these medications so that we have options. Options. See, the difference between me being on my opioid pain meds and being in this bed and me being shamed or denied my medication because somebody like you, for some weird reason, thinks that you are supposed to be saving me or shaming me from being an addict. The difference is that the pain medications offer me the option. With my pain medication, I have the option of staying in this bed or taking one of my pain medications, letting it work, and then going out into the world. Or just going out into the rest of my house, cook, clean, organize stuff. Gives me the option. Without them, I'm stuck in this bed. I have no options. I'm limited. The fact that you can't see that for what it is lets me know you have never dealt with anything close to what I deal with. And yet, you have the nerve to tell me how my medications affect me. You got the nerve to be trying to tell me why I'm taking my medication. And trust and believe, it ain't got nothing to do with getting high. So, since you want to be in the boat with the person who this video is responding to, you want to be in the boat with him, and we're all people who do drugs? No. First and foremost, addiction is a disease. It has no color. It knows no race. It knows no political beliefs, religions, and or creed. It is a disease that can be formally diagnosed. Just like the disease I have was formally diagnosed. Be clear. I've been on my pain medications my entire life. That means my body, my brain, my everything grew up processing these medications as exactly what it were meant to be. Medications that allow me to function. Period. Dot. And for someone like you to come in and say to any of us, oh, but you're high more hours of the day on your scripts, is absolutely insulting and disgraceful. Because how dare you? How dare you tell an entire population of people what they're dealing with? How dare you just push aside and rewrite our lives, our experiences, and our reasons for not just, this isn't I just want my payment. No, I need them. I have to function. I have to have the option of getting out of this bed. It's not about being high. And since you don't really understand pharmacology, clearly, let me help you out. Real opioids, traditional opioids, they go straight to the nervous system, central nervous system. They adapt to every individual differently. That's why they are used and have been used for centuries to control pain. And we don't fully understand how they work. That's why every time we try to make a synthetic opioid, it ends up being more addictive, having more side effects, harder to wean off, and the withdrawal is 10 times worse. Because we don't fully understand yet the science of how the opioid can get into the body. And it doesn't matter the route it takes. It could be IV, it could be oral, it could be a patch, it could be something you put under your tongue. It could even be a nose spray. We do not understand how to replicate the process that happens after it hits the central nervous system. Now, are there side effects? Yeah. Do you get tired? Yeah. Of course you do. But it's not a high. And it's not an addiction. It is being medically dependent. And being medically dependent is not a nice way of saying, oh, you're being illegally allowed to get high. Stop. Go mind the business that pays you. Because this clearly is not it. This is not it. And the fact that you are telling somebody who has the amount of pain that she deals with in the community that understands that pain, because we all deal with it. The fact that you have the nerve to do that is immoral, unethical, and trifling. Bottom line, there is no high. There are only options. And without them, our options are very limited. I hope your day go however it needs to.